What's going on, guys? My name is Mark, and I am back with Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, whatever you want to call it. um, episode 9 today, and man, I am so nervous to get into this. I've been dreading this, but also looking forward to it. Let me state the obvious. Yes, my eyes are red. I have been having a lot of late nights and very short nights. I feel fine, but my eyes are just like, whoa, what's going on? So hopefully it's not too distracting. And I was debating not to record anything because of this, but honestly, I can't wait to watch this. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to hop into this episode. I don't have a lot of thoughts on last week, except, Viserys dying. That kind of sucked. But yeah, I got my notes ready to jump into it. So guys, I hope you like my reaction. If you do, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And if you want to see me react to this last episode of this season and the rest of the show, obviously when new seasons come out, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos in the future. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. I hope you have a great day, and let's watch it. Damn, this looks very similar to when Daenerys entered the room and everything was just, cold and full of ash, This is a very grim opening so far. Is that one of Rhaenyra's sons? In the future, maybe already? Like maybe we had another time jump? Like Daemon and Rhaenyra's kid? Aegon or Viserys? It's interesting that they're playing a piano.
With his own eyes, Your Grace.
Is that is she being told about Viserys' death?
I saw him last night. Before he... He told me he wished for Aegon to be king.
Yeah, that's what I was fearing, man. That's what I was afraid of. She took it completely... She took it completely out of context. Oh man, I got not goosebumps, but I got like, not butterflies, but a weird feeling in my stomach. As if something bad is gonna happen.
I am 76 years old. I have known Viserys longer than any who sit at this table.
Yeah.
And I will not believe that he said this on his deathbed, alone with only the boy's mother as a witness. This is seizure. This is theft.
At least there's someone standing up for it, but I don't think it's gonna help,
Which of us are you accusing of regicide, Lord Beesbury?
Whether it was one of you or all of you, I care not. I will have no part.
Oh! Yo! Sir Kristen, chill out!
Throw down your sword and remove your cloak, Sir Kristen. I am your Lord Commander, Sir Kristen.
There was no insult to me, Sir Chris. You put aside your blade.
Damn.
What do you suggest, Your Grace?
Yeah, what's your plan?
Time is of the essence.
Yeah, he doesn't like this at all. He's been loyal to Viserys, I think. Yeah, he's not gonna do that. Is Sir Kristen gonna be the new Lord Commander after this? That's gotta be problematic. Man, I like Kristen.
recognize no authority but the king's. And until there is one, I have no place here.
I hope they don't kill him. He hasn't had a big role, but I like him. Probably just because it's Graham McTavish, but still.
I will not fail you.
I'll come with you.
That would not be my desire, Aemond. If anything has happened.
Cole needs me, Mother. So Eric isn't the only one who knows Aegon's doings.
Yeah, of course, he's his brother. Probably knows him very well. You're a bit high profile though, so that could cause an issue.
You once swore your banners to Rhaenyra, you must now pledge them to the future king.
I mean, at the start of this show, I was like, wasn't Daenerys like the first queen? Maybe that still counts, because Rhaenyra doesn't end up being queen. Alright, we got a few.
House Fell keeps its sworn oath to the princess.
Good for you. Probably gonna die, but good for you. Or just being imprisoned, probably. I don't think it sends a good message to start killing everyone that doesn't comply.
He could be dead.
Let us hope for your mother's sake that is not the case.
For the realm's sake, maybe. I mean, if Aegon is dead, then what? It's a lot of commotion.
Let's have a look. Go on.
Come here! Come here! Get in there!
What, fighting bits? Between kids? What is this, the Hunger Games? Holy crap.
They have them grow the nails and file the teeth. Makes them more formidable.
Wow. That's crazy.
You've not seen everything.
Oh, it's a bastard of him? Oh my gosh.
His secrets are his own. He's welcome to them. I'm next in line to the throne. Should they come looking for me, I intend to be found.
Alright, he's looking for that power. Did he swear fealty just to get out of there alive and then he's gonna do something else, you know?
I think he will wish to hear what the White Worm can tell him.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be Daemon's ex-wife. The whore. I don't know her name. Sorry. Wait.
He was fleeing from the gate. A warning for the princess, I'd wager.
That's,
Where were you going then with such urgency? Let the king's justice take him.
you could have just said home.
Spent many hours with the Queen of late.
There's no reason those hours cannot in the end benefit you.
Sorry? What does that mean by that? It's kind of crazy that the realm doesn't even know yet that Viserys has passed. I mean, the lords do, I guess. But the common folk, they don't. Do they not use like the stones with the eyes on them? Or is that for the funeral itself only? I'm glad to see that she's sad for him, you know? That she's grieving. It was, you know, she married him out of duty, not love, but she was fond of him in a way, I think. We haven't even seen Rhaenyra this entire episode. Or Daemon.
I came here to ask your support.
Well, I must credit you for your boldness.
First you lock her up and then you want her support?
You should have been queen.
I little thought to hear those words from you.
The Iron Throne was yours by blood and by temperament. Viserys would have lived his days a country lord, content to hunt and study his histories, but here we are.
Everyone loves to tell her that she should have been queen, you know?
You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
Oh. She gonna play that game. Honestly, I don't think she would be a bad queen. But she could be influenced by her father and some other people. Yeah, I knew it.
You yourself are the mysterious white worm, I take it.
I thought the prince is in Flea Bottom when no one is to be trusted. I'd best secrete him somewhere safe, in case they come looking for him.
I love her accent.
An obscenity, either tolerated or ignored by the crown.
I look into it. You have my word.
I hope he means that, because that was absurd.
There is no power but what the people allow you to take.
She's a clever woman.
I will remember.
I wonder if they're, after they get Aegon, that they're just gonna kill her, you know? I'd see them do that, honestly. What? Is he under there?
Where is the white worm? Your grandfather, the Hand, will meet you outside the city walls.
Are Aemond and Sir Criston gonna come in as well? They were following them. Yep, there they are. Sir Criston is a good fighter. I don't know about Eric. Not bad.
Yes, and they're going to make you king.
Oh my god.
Are you going to help me?
Aemond could kill him.
Where's your brother, huh? Let me go!
Yeah, why is his brother just watching? Damn. That's cold.
Let me go, or we'll find a ship and sail away, never to be found.
That's a good offer for Aemond.
The Queen awaits.
Aemond was considering it for sure.
A sacrifice made for the stability of the realm. No king has ever lived that hasn't had to forfeit the lives of a few to protect the many, though I understand your squeamishness.
Reluctance to murder is not a weakness.
Well said, for sure.
I have Aegon. We'll proceed now as I see fit.
I mean, all the lords have already swore fealty, so...
My son will take the crown of his namesake, the Conqueror, and carry Blackfire, his sword.
Wow.
Let the people remember the ancient strength of House Targaryen.
She's pro-Targaryen.
You look so much like your mother in certain lights. As you wish.
I doubt he'll be the next hand.
There is a web of spies at work in the Red Keep. Along its threads travels news of all our doings. Your father knows this. Feed the weaver.
And this weaver watches me.
Why did she take off her shoes? Does he like looking at her feet? Is that his payment? What? Maybe because his feet don't work well, he loves to look at her feet? Oh my god, this is so weird. I thought this dude couldn't get any creepier, but he managed it. Oh god. I don't find feet gross or anything, but to be aroused by them? No. No, 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 no. He kind of looks like a young Sebastian Stan, doesn't he? Maybe that's just me.
With me, Princess. I cannot let this treachery stand.
Wow. I doubt this is gonna end well. Yo. Oh, that guy. They're going through the crypts. Valerian the Dread, I think. Why is there a building on fire? Where's the fire department? Who's this? Was that the White Worm's place? I don't know if him wearing that armor is the best idea, you know? A white cloak just parading the city like that? What is happening? Are they gonna get separated? What the heck is happening? It's time for, oh, maybe that's why.
He could have, but he never did. Because he didn't like me.
And yet, with his final breath, he whispered to me that you should take his place on the throne.
I mean, even if that was true, it was set under, you know, heavy painkillers, and you don't know how well he's up here, you know?
Toy with me, mother.
I speak the truth.
I still don't know for sure if that's the same dagger that Peter had. The one they gave to Arya, or Bran first.
You love me.
How could she not?
You imbecile.
You're her son. She could get frustrated with you, but there's the mother's love. That won't go away. Do you have to be there per se? Like you don't have a choice? What if you're like sick or something, you know?
He whispered his final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him.
I think she's kind of glad that she's there, honestly, Rhaenys. Definitely wasn't part of the plan, but... I still have a bad feeling that something is gonna happen. A shocker to end on, you know? That looks so awesome. The synchronized sword movements. What is happening?
May the warrior give him courage.
Why is everyone whispering?
May the Father defend him in his need.
Is he gonna try to sneak out? The Lord Commander is
The crown of the Conqueror, passed down through generations.
Gonna do the crowning? I thought it would be done by a maester or something.
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
Yay!
Aegon the King!
Okay, okay. People start to clap. Okay, okay. Boo! I'm sorry. Look at that smile on his face. Alright, he's in it now. He's accepted his fate. I knew there was gonna be a shocker. Is that Rhaenys on the dragon? Or maybe Daemon? Oh my god. Straight up murdering people. Is there a rider on the back or not? Because I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, it's Rhaenys, I think. She probably knows that she's gonna die. She just wants to go out in a blaze of glory. Dracarys? No? What was that? Is it just a show of power, or...? You're gonna be enemy of the throne now, no? Damn. Well, that was a hell of a stepping off point. Okay. Man. Ugh. A lot of interesting things this episode. First of all, Aegon, king, obviously. I think that's the biggest takeaway from this episode. At first, he was really adverse to it. He didn't want it. But I think after hearing, what his mom said about his father's dying wish and seeing the people accepting him, made him really turn around and accept his fate as king. One thing that I found very interesting was the intro, and I said it as much, but I didn't elaborate because there was so much going on. I didn't want to talk over too much. The composer Ramin Djawadi doesn't use a piano all that often. He used it in, I think, the 9th episode of season 6. I think it was the 9th, maybe the 10th. No, I think it was the 10th actually. I think that's, when the Set the Baylor blew up, that part. And he used it again when Arya was attacking the Night King. And now he used it again, so he usually does that for a reason, to change it up, to really make you feel the dread. And it worked. It really worked, with the empty environments. It really set the tone for this episode. And yeah, I don't know what Rhaenys did at the end there. Like, she just bursted in, killed a bunch of people, a bunch of innocent bystanders, and just yelled at, or her dragon yelled at the king, and then she flew off. Like, what did she try to accomplish there? Like, all she did was put a target on her back. Maybe she's just gonna disappear, go to like Essos and live her life peacefully somewhere. Maybe, but I don't know if you can live your life peacefully with a dragon. You definitely have people, talk about it. Pretty interesting as well that Otto and Alicent were kind of at odds with each other. Alicent definitely a lot more peaceful, obviously. Otto just wanted to kill everyone that opposes the claim, and Alicent is much more forgiving. The thing with Larys was super weird. And when he was standing behind her, I thought, because he had that conversation with Otto, like, those hours could benefit you too, Otto. So I expected him to kind of like stab Alicent in the back, but no, I guess he does still work for her, and I guess his payment is to look at her feet, which is really creepy, and he was already very creepy, so definitely not helping him to be a better, or a much better person and a less creepy character. But yeah, great episode. I knew there was going to be some sort of like explosive finale to this, to this episode, because I feel like we're just ending on the crowning of Aegon. That it would have been fine, but it's an episode 9. You gotta have something. I mean, not you don't have to, but it's kind of expected. But yeah, a great episode. I like that they call Viserys the Peaceful. I thought that was a very good name for him, because he was, he just wanted peace. He wanted everyone to just get along, and he always tried to mend relationships and bonds. And sure, he has had troubles in the family and all that, but he always tried to reach out and tried to mend it, and didn't always work. But yeah, I think The Peaceful, definitely a good title for him to have and to be remembered by. We didn't have any Daemon or Rhaenyra this episode, which was a nice change of pace. I mean, I love them. I think they're very good characters. But it really shows that the show doesn't need them to be a good show. And I love whenever a show can do that, you know? That's kind of why I liked a completely different thing, but you know, with The Mandalorian, for example, spoilers, by the way, when Grogu was not with Mando, we saw that, you know, it still has all the quality that it had, and The Mandalorian could still be a very good show without Grogu in the mix. And then at the end, they kind of, you know, in the Book of Boba Fett, they kind of, at the end there, of his 2 episodes, turn it around again, and now season 3 is gonna have Grogu again. Which, you know, I like Grogu, don't get me wrong, but I think, you know, the show should have been more about Mando and not just about their relationship. So I kind of loved when he was sent away, like, okay, this arc is now complete, we're gonna go into something else. But, you know, it is what it is. But that's, you know, it's just an example of, like, I like when shows do that, when they focus on completely different characters or completely different stories, and it can still be just as good and maybe even better. Yeah, they did that this episode, and I'm really glad they did that. Definitely next episode we're gonna see them again, and they're probably gonna make some sort of move against the crown, because they're not gonna just sit by and let this happen, I think. Maybe Rhaenys is gonna fly the Dragonstone. Like, I thought for a second Rhaenys was just gonna go in there, cause a rampage, and know that that was gonna be her end. But no, she just flew away, so I guess that's that. Wonder if we'll see her again. And yeah, I can't wait for the finale, guys. I absolutely love this show. And I hope that they keep this quality up. And I hope you guys like my reaction. And if you did, I do want to ask you to please leave a like. It really helps me out. And if you want to see me react to the last episode of this season and to the rest of this or of the show, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos in the future. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. I hope you have a great day and take care.